Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing an unboxing from Tooters Treasures Teresa. It's a rather large box. I hope everyone is doing well today. It's been kind of cloudy here in Henryville, but still the temperatures aren't too bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and we will start the process of unboxing this box. It is a rather big one. It does have nice things in it. So I'm going to say hello to everyone in the chat that comes in. But anyway, what I'm going to do is an unboxing from Tooters Treasures, and it's a rather large one. She has really nice items, and I'm going to do that right now. So I will pull this box, and I'll show you the box. Let me back the camera up a little bit. And here we have it. And you can probably guess what's in this. It is my favorite thing, and we all know what that is. So, hi, Papa Jim's. Welcome in, sweetheart. All right. I've been at it again, Papa Jim's. I just can't stay away from that jewelry. Use your comment StreamYard. Okay. So, how's your day been so far, Papa Jim's? Been a good one? But anyway, I got a little story to lay on you before this. I always had to drop a couple packages out to UPS. So, at work right now. So, of course, I'm going to stop at my favorite consignment shop because that's what I do. So, I went in there. I knew I didn't have a whole lot of time, and I had a couple items picked out. Hi, Shell Bell. Welcome in, sweetie. Let me turn this other light on. I'll be right with y'all. This is what we're going to be doing. Let me reach over here and turn this other light on. Now, is that better? So, what I was saying, hi, Gigi. I go in there and I had two real awesome things picked out, and I noticed that they didn't have prices on those, and that was very unusual. So I know one of the bosses of the mustard seed. So I went in there and I said, Liz, you're going to have to start smacking some hands. There's two items that I want here, and neither one of them is marked. She said, well, we'll have to process it, and then you'll have to come get it tomorrow. So I said, you tell them I'm upset back there. When I start pointing, you know I'm serious. But anyway, I went up to the counter, and the big boss was up there. Of course, they're females. And I said, what's up with this non-pricing of items? And she goes, well, we've had a lot of theft in the store, and the only way we know to stop it is to leave the prices off of the higher ticket items. And then, when someone asks, they put it in the back, they process it and stuff like that. Of course, she said she'd put my name on mine because she'd never heard the end of it. She lives here in Henryville. But anyway, I got the two items put back there, and she said the reason why we're doing this, there's so much theft in this store that she showed me a picture where there was a bunch of tags laying in a chair in the back, kind of toward the back of the store. And she goes, I pretty much know who's doing it. She goes, I just got to catch him. I said, call me in here. I'll do it for free. Hi, Deb. But isn't it awful how their prices are wonderful anyway? And for someone to have to, there's two things I detest in this life, a liar and a thief. The prices are already good. And why it's just, well, one other time I was in there, and there was a lady, she was looking at something on a rack, and I wasn't nosing, but she puts this jacket on. So she turns around and looks at me and smiles real big. And I'm like, okay. But then something just told me that something was up because that was one of the jackets off the rack. So I go up to the counter and say, I said, don't look back there. But I said, you got see that lady with that jacket on? I said, that is your come off of that rack. And I said, I think she's up to something. What do? They start looking. I told them not to look. I used to be a head over loss and prevention. I know how that stuff works. And you never look at people. You know, you don't look over there. But she knew that she was pretty much busted because she took it off and put it in her cart. Hi, Asmenza. Welcome in. I'm like, and I wasn't looking for anything like that. It's the way she smiled at me. I knew something was up. But anyway, we are getting ready to open this box. And this is from Tooters Treasures. Some of you may not know who she is. She gets a lot of vintage things, beautiful things. But I was just so wound up to know. I said, the prices are good here anyway. Why would people, I said, and shame on them. This is a biblical based business and somebody comes in here and steals. I was offended by that, you know, but anyway, enough of those stories. But anyway, we're going to do this unboxing. And I did get I had two fabulous things picked out and they're going to process them. The lady said she's going to put my name on them and I'll probably go by there tomorrow. But I was upset because I wanted that. And she goes, the other lady said, well, it's got to be processed and you'll have to come and get it tomorrow. And I didn't really understand, but the other lady explained it. But I'm like, my goodness, they need to bring me in there watching people because I don't miss nothing. But, you know, if someone takes something, they have to be confronted outside of the store. While they're in the store, they could say that they was going to buy it. But once they walk through those doors, they're busted. So I really hope she catches who's doing it because their actions is making it hard on everybody else. But they got to do it because there's so much theft. And I'm like, my goodness. Okay, enough of that. We're going to open this box. And, of course, we never show any addresses. I've had this for a while. So we're going to bust this baby up. Well, come on. And I pretty much know what's in it, but I'm going to share it with you guys. And I don't know how to get that. Let's see. Let me see if this won't help. Let me put the last person's comment up on there because it's blocking my, there we go. And where is hang on, y'all. Let's see if we can't. Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about it. At least we got that big old thing off the screen. StreamYard is a trip for real. Okay, we're going to cut this. And I'm going to put this down because I've got very little room. So here we go. Oh, now I remember. So look at this beautiful purse. And it's pink. That might explain why. And welcome in, Gigi, if I missed you. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a big one, too. And the way it opens, you got to tilt this back right here like that. So, and guess what it's full of? Jewelry. So, now, like I said, this lady has lots of vintage stuff, and that's what I like. That's the best stuff. Let's see if I can click that off of there. Well, we'll leave it up there. So the very first thing off the bat, we have let's see here, a necklace. And let me see if it's really lovely. It looks like it kind of mimics dyed howlite, but it's not. But it is like it's not acrylic. Isn't that pretty, gold toned? And then it's got these other beads coming down. I'm pretty sure these are, for one thing, it's kind of tangled. Let me untangle it. Look at these beads. And it's one long necklace. Me too, Shell Bell, before I get in trouble, but but we can't help it. We just, you like what you like, and it is a longer one. How beautiful. There's the back of it. And how beautiful is that? In excellent shape. Not 1 minute of wear on it. But I didn't mean to get on a soapbox about that consignment, but it kind of really, you can't leave with what you want because they have to, when you pick it out, they have to process it and you have to come back the next day. But that's no problem because I usually find some pretties. And look at this chain, the way it's got those little, isn't that beautiful? Those little bitty things right there. But she said, well, we hate to punish our patrons, but the way things are going, she goes, we don't have any choice. But that just went right through me, maybe because I wanted that. Hey, Clint, welcome in. So next up we have, oh my goodness, vintage rhinestone clip-on earrings in the original box. And whoever she got these from had $30 on them. Aren't those pretty? Here, let me. But, it just, I hate to have rules inflicted on people because people can't keep their hands out of stealing other people's items. That makes me so mad. See how beautiful? And it says vintage rhinestone clip-on earrings, original box. How that doesn't happen very often. And they were $30. So evidently she must have bought, these are beautiful. She must have bought out a lady's booth or something. I think she did. But they are really beauties. Let me see if I can show how gorgeous those are. Beautiful. Y'all, excuse me, my nose is running. Alrighty then. So there's that one, and we're not done yet. No telling when we'll get done. That's why I started early. No, I'm kidding. Here is some vintage. Here, let me get these off of here, and I'll show you. It's much better to show them on here. So we have more vintage earrings. Oh, wow. Huh. Oh, these are lovely. They're not marked. I'll show them to you. Get them clipped on our little stand here. It's easier to see. Those are beautiful. Oh, my goodness. And they're as clean as a pin. Very impressive. But look at these. Aren't those just absolutely to die for? And they are clip-ons. They're very beautiful. Gold tone, not a thing wrong with them. As clean as a pin. Very beautiful. Here's another vintage pair. None of these are marked. And I'm really surprised. Aren't those beautiful? Those should have been marked something, but, can't have it all. But she does have a lot of vintage stuff. And her stuff is really, she's got some nice stuff. And I'll show you these. These are not marked neither, but they are very elegant. They don't have any rhinestones. But yet they make quite the statement. Aren't those beautiful? These are from, thank you, Clint. Yeah, they're blue sparkly. Hi, Laura. Internet back and you pop up. Well, good, Laura. It was all meant to be, right? Well, I'm glad you got your internet back. Aren't those? They're very simply stated, but how beautiful are those? In excellent condition. Beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous. So next up we have this little dainty pair. They're just looks like a post is missing. I mean, not a post, but a back is missing, but that's no problem. So we'll put that on and just kind of these little backs, and when you got long nails that don't work so well. Here we go. Get on there. Now if I can put my own on, surely I can do this. Okay. Now these are very dainty and delicate type of earrings. The other one don't have a little post, a little thing on the back. But get back there. This is what these look like. Aren't they beautiful? They're really delicate, real light. Hello, Jason. Welcome in. Aren't those just so delicate? Hi, Robin. Welcome in, sweetie. So, I love vintage items because they are so beautiful. They're unique. I'm surprised a couple of these weren't marked. They're in excellent condition. I was thrilled. But I think what motivated me about this lot was this right here. Now that is what I call a purse. It's not marked, but isn't it beautiful? Somebody hit you with that, you're going to know it. You're going to know it, just saying. Okay, we're going to go down and get some more. And right off the bat, we have some more vintage earrings. Oh my God, look at that peach pair. You would think someone just handed me $1 million. I get excited easy when I'm holding jewelry. I just get all jittery. Hey, nephew Troy, welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you. I'm going to put these back in the bag so that... Oh, Jason, this is that bracelet that went with that necklace right there. See the black one? That's the one right there. It's sterling silver. That's the one. Or rather, it was given to me. Oh, my goodness. You guys are going to think, man, she gets really tore up. Look at these. I think these are glass. But look at that. Look at that little, see that thing there? Aren't those beautiful? And they're screwbacks. They're not, it has like that little fluorescent, it looks like that moon glow stuff if you really want to know what I'm thinking. I mean, I could be wrong, and they're gold tone, screwbacks. And then on the bottom, they have that right there, and then the little design. They are gorgeous. Mercy. I'm surprised some of these are not marked. And here's a little delicate pair. And I'm sure they're, let me see here. Looks like there's something missing. And it could be. There's one stone missing, but that could be easily remedied. So these are little clip-ons as well. Aren't those beautiful? Took me 400 days to pay for my auction win. I knew you was good for it, Jason. I was just waiting you out. I'd hate to come over and repossess your vehicle. Rolling some coins takes, I know it, doesn't it though? Man, Jason, you're something else. Of course, I am too. I can't say much about it. Okay, next up. These are, oh, these are pretty. And these are marked. Oh my goodness. Let me get when you get older, ladies and gents, you don't your joints are not as fluid as they once were. No, I was talking to I was talking to Jason about his what he was talking about. Yeah, it does take a while to roll them coins. Let's see. Let me turn it this way. But these are a marked pair, and they are. Now I'm over this. Hang on, you guys. They are. Let me see. You know, even looking through that magnification, I can't even see what they are. But I'll show them to you. So here we have a very beautiful pair, and I like this color very well. That's why I came on a little early. Let me see if this one's a little more clear. I'm going to have to clean these to really find out. They may be Japan, or I didn't. Wasn't rolling coins. I was scraping cans. Did you turn your couch over, Jason, and shake it to see if there was anything in there? How beautiful are those? How beautiful. Look at that AB coated middle on there and that peachy color. Aren't those beautiful? Those I would wear. I wear clip. I've got a love that pendant you're wearing, Gina. Looks like the Bengals. Oh, okay. This here is a Sarda S collar, and that is that's my little tea gray. Yeah, isn't that pretty? There he is. That's me when I walk into a consignment store and they tell me I can't get anything till the next day. No, I'm kidding. That's how I'll be walking in the store. But this is an S collar. This is Sarda, and it's disconnected like that for a reason. That's the way it is. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I tell you, I get so excited so quickly. But this is another beautiful pair. Let's get these off. No, they're not signed. I like these little dainty ones that aren't really big, but they make a statement. And these, I think, are really beautiful and in excellent condition. But you know me, I had to roll by that consignment shop, and I did get another jewelry lot from there. Look at those. How gorgeous is that? Aren't those pretty? Here, the back is a little textured in the back. 1-800 Jewelry Anonymous. Boy, you ain't kidding. I'm everything anonymous. We love you too, Jason. See that textured on the back right there? How beautiful. So next up, this is an old pair, and I mean old, and I'll show them to you. And I think they're glass, but we might turn the Presidium on. Here's the back of them. They're old. They're rather old. And here's the front, but I'm thinking that's glass because it doesn't have that amethyst look to it. But no, they're glass, but they're really old. They could use a little bit of cleaning. That's probably just from age. Okay, I'll show them to you. Just kind of understated little. They're not amethyst. I know that for sure because I could tell. Amethyst just has certain properties. It's undeniable. You know, if you see enough amethyst, you really know that those are. And they're not amethyst. They're just glass, but it's faceted. That's why you see that little bling bling in there. Hey, Sissy Michelle. I love you too. Nephew Troy's in here. Beware. No, I'm kidding. So now moving on, that just makes the person want to wear. Now this, I know they're pretty, but that's not anywhere's near an opal. That's a fopal, as I call it. So I'm going to show you these. However, they are pretty. Let me see if they're marked. Nope. So this is what you call a fopal, a faux opal, or a wannabe. What and this looks like what an opal is when it wakes up every morning, except this is not. If that makes sense. These are little posts, but they're cute. Really cute. But the vintage stuff in this is blowing me away. I knew it would be. Man, I mean, darn it, that darn thing hit the floor. Ah, here it is. I've got a thing up here it's brand new, but it's hear that crunch? I'm gonna tell my husband to get that out of here. I'm gonna be highly upset, and when I get mad, he's in big trouble. I mean, he bought it. He meant well, but it cracked under pressure, so to speak. Look at these. Aren't these pretty? But those are what I call fopals. There's that. But they are pretty nonetheless, you know. Got that little faux pearl going around there, and that what I call a fopal. Only I could make up things like that. Only me. But anyway, those are kind of cute though. I like that vintage stuff. It just is made better and has. Okay, then we have these little textured little balls here. Let me put them on and I'll show them to you on the little thingy here. They're just a real simple. They're textured though. They're just kind of textured. They're just a real simple pair of little gold tone. There's the back of them. Little clip earrings. A lot of these look like that they would be comfortable to wear, and they wouldn't. Your ears wouldn't be screaming at the end of the day. I've got a. What is that? They're pink. What are they're that real high class. What are those? I think they're not Weiss. They're that other one. They're the other one. So next up we have this one, and it says Germany on the bag. So we're going to pop this open and just see what we have. Don't forget that thumbs up. Let me see if we got it's rather small, but it is marked Germany on the back. Very lightweight. And it's got this, I don't know if that's real or not, that pearl in the middle. Sometimes you can tell by looking at them, but I don't think that that's a real pearl, but it's pretty. Let me grab this. But there that is right there, silver tone, marked Germany in the back. Very pretty necklace. Like I said, you know, I think she bought somebody's booth out or something. Some of that stuff was really high, priced a little high. Of course, you got to make your booth rent. You can't pay your rent on promises, right? Okay, got something else here. Oh my gosh, I remember this. You're not going to believe this. This is, I don't even know how to describe it. We'll let you see it and see what you think. And I know this is a belt. I remember this. Let me get it Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. That that looks like one of those let me get it straightened out, you guys. There's a lot of it. I have never in my life seen anything like this. Very different. There's so many little danglies on here. It's taken me a while to get it. Look at that. All rhinestones. It's a belt. There's your where you hook it right there. It is all rhinestones. Oh yeah, Sissy Michelle, that was what was in the lot is in this. Isn't it pretty? You hit somebody with that and they'll know it. But isn't that it's a belt? Can you believe that? So here's the belt. I call that a cha-cha belt. But isn't that neat? How pretty is that? But yes, it's a belt. There's your attachment right there. I know, isn't that? Yeah, it's a drama belt. That's for sure. That'd get them talking, wouldn't it? Belly dancer. That's true. Like that song says, let's give them something to talk about, right? A little mystery to figure out, but look at all that. Bling, bling, bling. Yep, that's a hot one, sissy. Person could get in trouble with that. I guess good or bad, depending upon what kind of trouble you're looking for, right? That is something else. I have never. We better put that over by the fan. That's way too hot, ladies. That's a sizzling hot one. So next, we have another one. Definitely. Yep, definitely a woohoo, that's for sure. This one, let's see, where's the catch to it? Okay, here's the catch to it. And these are glass right there. And it's on that really, and it's in really good condition. There's the small little clasp. Papa said he couldn't wear it. You'd have to beat the women off of you. They'd be wanting your belt, and that's no, I'm kidding. They'd be wanting your belt. But that'd be one way to pick up those ladies. He's thinking, I can't believe she just said that. But yeah, isn't this pretty? You know me, Papa, if I think it. Hi, Jason and Gina. Welcome in. Good to see you. But yeah, that belt was really rocking. Let's see. What do we have next? Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to get the giggles and then it'll really be. That one is a something jack. Papa knows me. Once I get started, he knows how I teased Jason the other night so bad. I think we all had sore jaws when we went to bed laughing like we did. But Jason would say things that set me right up for. He knows I'm quick like that. Thank you. He knows I'm quick like that, and why he says that stuff. Kurt something. Kirk. Fathom. Pan something Jack. But here's another one that's in really good shape. Hi, Pink Rose. Welcome in, sweetie. Well, Jason kept opening that door, and you know me. Hi, Beth. Welcome in, sweetheart. And you know me, I don't miss an opportunity. I'm quick-minded, and you never know what I'm going to say. And sometimes I don't neither. It's so good to see everybody. Put that bag out of my sight, please. Okay, sissy, I'll put it down here. But anyway, wasn't that? But you know, I like vintage stuff. So we're gonna reach down to take away the Sissy Michelle's. She's having pink withdrawals on us here. Okay, here we have. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is pretty. Well, come off of there, why don't you? This is not marked, however, it is very pretty and it's glass and it's peach. Let me move it in for you. That is glass. Look at the bail on that. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. You're welcome, Sissy Michelle. I had mercy. Alrighty then. I know, me and her, we see pink and the antennas come up. That or the horns. No, I'm kidding. And here is the coordinating earrings with those, and those are glass. And look at the bezel. It's just like on the necklace. It's the same thing. At least it's not pink. But those are glass. Very nice ensemble there. I don't know. Seems like we're drawn to pink. Okay, up next. We have, so good to see everyone, and thank you for coming in. This ought to be marked, but it's not. This is a heavy piece. I think it has a lot to do with the chain. There is, I imagine that's encased glass right there. Stop moving. That's encased glass, gold tone. This is very heavy. There's your red. There's that right there. I'm sure they're glass. And then there's that color right there. Very heavy lobster claw, not one thing wrong with it. Nice chain. That would be a nice layering piece as well, not with that. But this is heavy, and I'm surprised it's not marked. It's probably older. It's probably not seen the light of day. It's been in somebody's shop and stuff like that. But okay. Extra bracelet and necklace marked Germany. The colorful one just isn't closing like it should, but still very wearable. So this was a freebie. Yep, we need the thumbs, y'all. Looks like a stone that may have. Okay, there's this one here. Let me see. I think that may be glass. There's black right there. How you guys like my new setup back there? Sissy, Michelle, see that pink back there? Is it all that? Yeah, I put that up just about an hour or so before I come on. Oh my goodness, she said it's marked Germany. Look at that. Okay, I see what she means about it's probably out of alignment. Look at that. Mercy gracious, how beautiful is that? That is gorgeous. Jim has always told everyone if they can't find me in a store, just look where you see the most pink, you will find her. There's just something about pink. So this is a Germany piece right here, and it's rather small. Let me see. I see what she means about the closure, but I don't think that's any big deal. But your wrist cannot be very big. It fits, but it's close. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. But it could probably be remedied, but isn't that Wow, it's got butter. Whoops, I said that. I said a dirty word, Sissy Michelle. I said butterfly, and I know you don't like to hear that. But isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. Mm, yeah, she said that. And Nicholas marked Germany. The colorful one just isn't closing right. Still very wearable. Still beautiful, that is. We'll put that in there. Still. So, moving on. Reach down the bag, and what do we see? Uh-oh. Mercy. Looks like brooches to me. Yep, they were on there and accounted for. It was a small one, and my wrist isn't humongous, but okay, it looks like we have one of those. It looks like a cat. This isn't marked, but one is gold tone and one is silver. In very good shape. Was German. Okay. But it's pretty well made. It's just not marked. Darn it. Okay, up next we have another brooch that this is beautiful. I get all excited. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. It's not marked. And then next we have oh, how cute. This is a penguin. Let me see if it's marked. There's a penguin. See his little belly, little side beak there, and those are all little stones in his belly. Yeah, my wrist is not. Well, Sissy Michelle, I hate to tell you what this. I know this is older. I hate to tell you what's coming next. You may want to. Does this have any dead stones in it? Let me take a look. It might have one, but this is an older one. See that right there? That's an indicator of an older brooch. See that back there? Here's the front of it. It's very pretty, though. There's the front of it. I see a dead stone. Thank you, Pink Rose. Isn't that different? Very pretty. I'm going to save the one that's going to disturb Sissy Michelle the most for last. She's like, oh no, what is she doing? This one's pretty. It looks vintage, but I think it's just really a reproduction with the chains on it right there in that little. How pretty is that? Okay. The moment of truth has arrived. Let me see if it's marked. Oh my goodness. Look how precious that is. Isn't that pretty? It's got that stiletto going on. Oh, okay. The little penguin. This one here's got the stones in his belly. But oh my goodness, how precious is that? All the stones appear to be there. But isn't that something? There's something about face jewelry and shoes that I don't know. I just like them, but isn't that pretty? Do you collect brooches, Papa Gems? But isn't that beautiful? It's got the most. Sissy said, take it away, take it away. It's beautiful, though. There we go. You know what I think, you guys? I think Papa just likes women wearing shoes like this. He likes those stilettos. You bad boy. No, I'm kidding. He likes those, getting into collecting though. Yeah, they're very Papa just told on himself. Now we know what he's into. Shame on you. No, I'm kidding. He likes those heels, huh? You know, most men like those heels, but we have to wear them, and it kills your feet. And then when you get older, your back is killing you. Everything hurts. Okay, next we have. Alrighty then, we have this bag right here. Let's see what we have. Papa said, I'm afraid to comment because she'll come back. Well, Papa, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't tease you. See, you know I like you when I pick on you. See, that's a dead giveaway. Especially the guys, because I like to get their reaction. Here is a very long gold tone flapper length. Here's your little ball things right there. Very nice layering necklace. I do not see a clasp on it, not thus far. But wouldn't that be pretty if you could get over your head and then double it up? Wouldn't that be pretty? But yeah, we had so much fun. When was it? Saturday night? It was. They know when they get me going, they're in trouble. All right, there's another bag of goodies. We're getting down to the brass tacks. Oh, Sissy Michelle, I forgot to tell you that I purchased a pink Kate Spade purse. And she's like, don't want to hear it, don't want to hear it. So look at this beauty. It's not marked or anything, but it does have some, looks like it may have some agate in it. They feel cold. And these are like faceted glass. Aren't those beautiful? Papa Jim's, what is that? I recognize that stone. Is that this green stone? What do they call that? Sheena showed one the other night. And what was it? Oh, and I won a necklace like that. What is that stone? It's not agate, it's something else. Oh my goodness, I can't think. But it's really beautiful. Look, this one has a lot of pink in it. What is that? Jadeite. Yep. It's jadeite. Thank you, Papa Jim's, because my mind done went blank. But look at the pink and whoops, I said that word. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful. You can see that pink in there. And last but not least, we have this one that is marked. And let's see what we have. It is marked something with an O at the end of it. Isn't that awful? They should, if they're going to make a tag on it, they need to make it so you can read it. Let's see, that's the wrong side there. That is something. Let me turn it the other way. They make these little tags like little fleas almost that are so tiny that you can hardly see what's going on. But it is marked. I'm going to have to get 50 times magnification. Let's see, what is that? Maybe 100, who knows? That is I think that's a Monet. I worked hard to find that out. It's in really good shape. It doesn't have any wear on it. A nice kind of layering type necklace to wear with other things. And hi, Nana Tink. We've reached the end of it, but you know, these jewelry lot, and these jewelry lots, I was, let me see here. This is what this jewelry lot came in, this purse. And Nana's thinking, yeah, I see why she was so interested in that. There's that. There's the inside of it. Very nice purse. Wear that. It's kind of, and this is kind of like a pinkish mauve-ish color. Isn't that neat? Go through there. It's kind of, you could really load that down. You could either put it on your minds. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's see. What did I get? And I was at the consignment shop and I bought another jewelry bag. Are you surprised? It's a huge lot and beautiful. Yes, it is pretty. Yep, that's what I bought. And I bought, let's see what else. A jewelry lot. I found a thing of real expensive perfume and what else? And some other things like that. But I was talking in the beginning, you know, it's a shame that there's so much theft that goes on out there. And so I had two real nice things picked out, and I couldn't get them because they had to do something. So they're hiring things they don't mark so that they will process them when a person is interested in them. And they went back in the back room where the other stuff was located, and there was a whole chair of tags that had been torn off laying in there. And they pretty much know who's doing it. It's just catching them. You can't say anything to them until they're outside of the store. They can always say that. So in other words, if I go, and I know the lady that one of the ladies, well, two of them, they're both from Henryville. And I peeked back in the office and I said, Liz, you better start smacking some hands. There's some stuff out here that's not priced. And I said, you go back there and tell them that I'm upset. So I went up front. There was nothing I could do. And so I went up front, and the bigger boss was up there. I said, what's up with this, this stuff not being marked? She goes, well, we've been having some theft, and this is the only way we know how to do it to kind of stop it. She goes, I know it's a big headache and it's not fun for us either, but she said there's been too much theft going on in the store. And I said, in a store with biblical basis behind it, and someone is that low down to come, their prices are good anyway. Why would someone, well, there is a term called klepto and they can't help themselves, but I guess it happens hundreds of times a day all around the United States. But it just, instead of raising the prices up to kind of cover the theft, they chose to do it that way. That way it will cut down on the theft until they find they know who's doing it. It's just catching them. I said, bring me in down there. I said, I'll watch. I said, they call me Hawkeye anyway. I said, I don't miss nothing. Sad when people do wonder that happened to them, tell their life to do so wrong. I know it. Wood burning. Okay, sad what people do wonder what happened to them in their life to do. Well, I really don't know. It could be they're maybe taking it to sell it because they have a drug problem, or some people get an adrenaline rush from doing that. I know that sounds sad, but it does happen. But it was sad because there was two things that which, that's not a problem. It's only 10 to 12 miles from the house. But, it's just, isn't it sad? Such a sad world we live in. Thinking. Yeah, they get this. It's kind of like the same thing about somebody doing something real dangerous and surviving it. It's kind of like that. It's just like, it's one of those things that, I don't know. But in a lot of retail situations, they'll raise the price up on the items, and we all get the brunt of it, and things are going up anyway. And, it's such a shame to be, I call it a sign of the times, all this going on. Back in the day, I remember my daughter, she was 6 years old, and she had this bag of candy, and she was down in the store. Well, I was talking to somebody, and she was only 6, and she went right over there to the candy and started putting more candy in her bag. And I went up to her, I said, "You put that back." I said, "The next time you do that, I'm taking you right to the store manager." Of course, she was only 6, but I think it starts when they're young, But she was just, I was talking, and she was just picking out her candy, and we already paid for what was in the bag. But I said, "Next time, I'm going to take you right to the store manager, and I'm going to stand outside the door while he talks to you." I think it really scared her, but I think it was kind of innocent to where she maybe, I don't know, but she didn't do that again. But yeah, she did that. I think it's just, when they're little, they don't realize, they just don't comprehend what can come of something like that. But so I'm going to end this video, and thank you guys for coming in. Don't forget about the thumbs up. Always leave a comment after the video, so that helps with the algorithm. Thank you guys for coming in. I love you guys. See you next time. Love you. Oh, this? I think me and Sissy Michelle are Siamese twins. We like pink so well. I think we was separated at birth. All righty. You guys have a good afternoon, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much. You too, Sissy Michelle. Love you, babe. Bye-bye.